Last night, I was sent an email from someone claiming to be a partner who has some connections with YouTube itself. And this individual claimed that there were changes coming to the partner program, specifically how you get into it. Now, I am not going to vouch for the validity of what I am about to provide. I can only provide what I've been sent and my take on it. So I'm not going to say that this is guaranteed to be happening. It's 100% and whatnot. What was provided to me, take with a grain of salt, but I opted to send it out there and put it out there on the off chance this is true. If it's not, better safe than sorry. So, what did I get? Well, as you can see here, proposed changes to YouTube Partner Program. Introduction change. At its sole discretion, YouTube may decide to include your channel in the YouTube Partner Program. If it does, you will be expected to accept the email sent to your registered account stating that you are aware of this decision. You will then be expected on your next login to accept this decision by YouTube on a screen that will come up. If you decide not to accept this decision, YouTube may, at its discretion, prevent you from accessing your account until such time as you accept it. Using third-party sites and tools change. If enrolled in the YouTube Partner Program, you will be required to not use any other service to upload, manipulate, stream, or otherwise host content that could similarly be hosted on YouTube or is currently hosted on YouTube. So, a rather interesting email to be sure. Is it valid? That is the question. Again, I'm putting this out there on the off chance it's legitimate, and it does come out, at least people have some way of knowing that it's coming out. Why would they be doing this? Well, as we all know, Twitch's partner program actually kind of punishes you if you decide to stream to, say, YouTube or another platform. It's kind of an exclusivity clause. If you're a partner with Twitch, guess what? You have to stream on Twitch. You can't stream on YouTube. You can't stream on StreamMe, DLive, whatever. They expect exclusive content for their platform. Now, there are perks when you do it, but you are given the option to join up. You're not forced into this. And this says that at its discretion, YouTube may decide to include you in the YouTube Partner Program. Now, admittedly, it doesn't say anything about you having to sign over to it or sign up to it, but it does seem to indicate that, guess what? YouTube may decide to do this. YouTube may decide that your channel is now part of the partner program, whether you've signed up for it or not. Now, the second question that needs to be asked is, hey, what about monetization? We don't know about that. It doesn't say anything in here, and I'm sure they're going to touch on it, but be that as it may, it's still something to put out there. Now, the question to be asking is, why are they doing it? Why, if this is legitimate, why would they be doing it? Several high-profile YouTubers who are making money have been streaming elsewhere. We know that Ralph has moved on ever since they shut down his account. We know that Jim is going to be going over, allegedly. He said he's going to go over to StreamMe. He might stream on YouTube as well, but that's neither here nor there. Several YouTubers who have been making the company money are leaving the platform. And we're not just talking about those guys. Styx has been putting his videos elsewhere. PewDiePie has been putting his videos elsewhere, apparently. If they lose, these big YouTubers, what do they have? A bunch of stuff by pedophiles, I guess. I don't know. I mean, ElsaGate was a thing, ladies and gentlemen. So if this is legitimate, the decision to ban some of these people like Ralph and whatnot may have hit them harder than they thought, and the optics from it may have actually hurt them in the long run. Even in the short term, it might be hurting them, and that's why they're looking at something like this. So, it means that other platforms might actually be a threat to YouTube. We just don't know right now. At the end of the day, YouTube's going to look out for itself, that's fine, but they're pushing a monopoly just like Twitch is. They're trying to monopolize content creation and content hosting, just like Facebook is, just like Twitter is. I won't be surprised if StreamMe gets hit by, hey, PayPal's not going to accept any payments anymore, or Visa and MasterCard and all that, just like what happened with Gab and the like. If YouTube decides to go down this route, if it's legitimate, once again, if it's legitimate, then that's going to be an interesting kind of concept to look into. But until then, I'm only putting this out as a warning, as a possibility that this could go live within the next few months. I'm not vouching for it. Again, I'm putting it out there. That's the difference here. So just keep your eyes peeled. Put this out there. I know I'm not going to be saying I am guaranteeing it, but I do want to put this out there, and I hope that you will help signal boost this as well. I would rather people are aware of this and be wrong than people not know about this and be right, I guess you could say. I would rather people know so that they're not caught off guard, because YouTube with this stuff like this in the past has used the element of surprise to push it. Taking away that surprise can kind of throw the optics on there, and it can force their hand. That's all I want to do. I want to make sure that people are informed and that we are aware that things like this are being looked into.